مجمع الأندلس التعليمي، تعلم عصري ملهم بهوية وطنية وقيم إسلامية.
Grade 7 students, this is a reading lesson from student book, page 90. As objectives, we have to use the new words and expressions to understand the text, and then answer activities according to the text. For that, I need you to open your student book, page 90, as shown in the picture. But before we start reading, I need you to tell me, do you think it is important to help people who are in need? Why do you think so? Think about it. Have you heard of any organizations that help people or animals in your country? If so, what do they do exactly? Write down your answers. You can go and ask your father and mother about the subject. And now, we will read the text from the same page, page 90, and it is give a helping hand. Let's read together. Here is the first paragraph. Pause the video and read it. Here is the second paragraph. Now to the last paragraph from Kathy, 13 years old. After reading the text, let's match the writers, the people in the text, with what they did. So, we have Justin, Omar, Kathy, and the three statements. So what did Justin do? Choose A, B, or C. Well, Justin, he said, I gave money to a good cause. What did Omar say? What did Omar say? Well, Omar said, I donated things, while Kathy said, I brought something home. Yes. Good. Well done. Let's go deeper to the understanding and comprehension of the text and find out these ideas. I will give you sentences, and you will find out in which paragraph and by which person it was said. You can go back to your text at any time. So number 1, this person is a volunteer at an organization that helps animals. Who was it? It was Kathy. She is the person as a volunteer. Number 2, this person gave away something that he or she didn't use anymore. It was, go back to the text and find out. It should be Omar. Number 3, this person took part in an event to help other people. Yes, it is Justin. Number 4, this person's mother didn't want to adopt an animal in the beginning. Who was it? Kathy, of course. Kathy's mother. And the last one, number 5, this person's school helps an organization that collects clothes for the homeless. It's Omar's school. Well done. Before we move on, let's have a discussion about this point. Should people give money to charity? Why? Take this question and discuss it with a friend or with a family member, your parents or brothers. These objectives to answer the activities about the text and to form adjectives by using the prefixes, the suffixes, full and ness. First, open your book on page 90 and 91. And here is the text now. You will listen to the text and follow on your book.
7b. 1. Read. Give a helping hand. How do you help out other people and your community? Share your experience with us.
I love cycling. So when I heard about the charity race, I immediately signed up. Races are fun, but when you also help raise money for a good cause, in this case, the Children's Hospital, they're even more important. I paid £10 to take part. It might not seem like a lot, but it's still very helpful. Unfortunately, I wasn't fast enough, so I didn't win. But that doesn't matter, because I still helped out by taking part. Justin, 14.
While I was cleaning out my wardrobe last weekend, I found some clothes I didn't wear any longer because they were too small for me. Why don't I give them away, I thought. So I took them to the clothing bin at my school. An amazing organization collects these clothes and gives them to people in need, like the homeless. Remember, don't throw things away. Give them to a good cause. Other people might find them useful. Omar, 14.
My brother and I often help out at a local animal shelter. Volunteers can play with the animals, feed them, and give them baths. Last week they brought a kitten to the shelter, Blanca. She wasn't like the other cats. Unfortunately, Blanca was blind. She was helpless and needed a home, so I decided to adopt her. Our mum wasn't crazy about it, but when she saw Blanca, she changed her mind. Kathy, 13.
Well done. Now we've read the text together. Let's move to the second. Look at the highlighted words in the text, which has a positive meaning and which a negative meaning. Check your answers with your friend or your teacher or on the dictionary. Helpful and helpless. What do you think? So now let's read the note. We will use the nouns given to form adjectives and complete the sentences in the afterwards. Then we will check the answers on dictionary. We form many adjectives by adding a suffix full or less to a noun. The suffix full means having this quality, positive. The suffix less means without this quality, negative. So let's do it together. We have sentences and I give you the word between brackets and we try to form the adjective out of it by using less or full. Number one, the internet is very useful or useless when you need information for a school project. So it is useful. Number two, don't be afraid of this snake. Do not be afraid. It is harmful or harmless. So it's harmless. Number three, pollution is very harmful or harmless to the environment. It's pollution, تلوث. It's harmful. Number four, my mobile phone is useful or useless since it doesn't work anymore. It's useless. Number five, I went to the doctor and he was very helpful or helpless. Helpless maybe? A doctor helpless? No. How helpful. He told me exactly what to do. Well done. I need you to use this technique to form adjectives from now on. Discussion time. With your family, go and open this discussion. How do you help others? Have you ever taken part in a charity event? What type of charity event was it? Should people give money to charity and why? What do you do with your old things? Think about these questions, open the discussion and find out what people may think. Form your own ideas and bring them to your teacher and discuss them with your friends.
مجمع الأندلس التعليمي، تعلم عصري ملهم بهوية وطنية وقيم إسلامية.